Hey people, Party here. Welcome back to Technobabylon, the conclusion of the game. Yeah, this is a re-recording, so let's get right to it. Now, all locked statuses are open, so that means we're going in for the final showdown.
Galatea, step away from the console.
No need for violence. I surrender. You're just slightly too late to stop me, though. Huh? What is this place?
Yeah, look at all those floating ghosts. Yeah, all different subjects with different names, different people, every single one of them. Now, Dr. Baxter, we meet again.
Ah, Dr. Pereira. So good to finally be working with someone of real talent.
No, I'm Mandala.
Ah, I apologize, my dear.
What is this place? We're obviously still in the trance, but
I had been wondering about that myself.
all of these cages, it's like a prison.
I do not believe so. I know prisons all too well. Having been here for some time, this is more of a waiting room.
A waiting room to the next life.
Wait, why do you think I was Viksha? Dr. Pereira?
The family resemblance is unmistakable.
How can you see my face? We're in the trance.
I see your mind, my dear.
Oh,
With that similarity, there can be no confusion.
so you're quite intelligent, I see.
Who are you exactly?
Adam Baxter, Ph.D. Delighted to meet you, Miss Mandala, was it?
You're Baxter?
Quite so. Or I believe as such.
You're his memories. That mindjacker stole your consciousness.
That is an interesting theory, my dear.
A theory? What do you mean? Is that what happened?
What are all these ghosts? They're just standing there, staring.
I've been putting my mind, or what's left of it, to the question. If this is a waiting room, there might perhaps be other guests.
They aren't nearly as detailed as what's left of you. Maybe they needed more of your mind than of theirs.
Perhaps the Watchers have merely resigned themselves to their fate.
Is there a way out?
Is there a way out of here?
All I can see is nothingness filled with icosahedral cages. Although, the way you feel...
Me? I feel fine.
No, you are pulling us, drawing us in, as though you are where we ought to be going.
There's no way out through me. Dead end in my brain. Oh, Nuke. That's the whole point.
The final destination.
You know Dr. Regis?
That name is an all-consuming catalyst of hatred, but I can't for the life of me remember why.
You killed his wife. His evidence put you away for 20 years. And apparently he's my father.
It feels as though, for many years, I've wanted nothing more than to strangle the life out of him. But while I know I hate him, I do not understand why.
Because you have lost your mind.
You killed my mother. In the lab, you killed Vicky Pereira.
I did? I'm sorry, my dear. I have no recollection of such a thing.
I guess they didn't take those memories from you.
One ought to remember something as significant as that.
I guess I've only got Dr. Regis' word to go on now.
Regis.
Are you remembering now?
What can you remember?
Professional memory. I could relate much of my academic career to you.
What about your time in prison?
I was in prison?
How about your childhood?
Nothing. This is most troubling, I must say.
Obviously, Galatea decided they didn't need those memories. Anything else?
That is a difficult question to answer. It's only by looking for memory that one knows it isn't there. Everything else is just feelings, shreds here and there.
You've still got enough to be cognate.
An interesting philosophical issue. How much memory is needed for the threshold of consciousness?
Well, he still have enough memories to figure out that family resemblance.
The personalities in here, the ghosts. I'm connected to a system that's trying to upload them into my wiring, my brain.
Myself included, it would appear. I have enough awareness to understand that this is not a desirable situation for you.
You think?
I shall do what I can to slow them. You must find a way to freeze the march of the mind states.
Yeah, sooner or later, she is gonna explode.
I've got to figure this out.
Don't wander too far.
Huh. So,
Can't reach them.
cannot talk to the ghost, but I can change back to Regis now. Or I can leave trance, would that be possible? Oh, nope! Insufficient user credential for function, never mind. I guess we'll change back to Regis.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Latha, where are you?
I'm stuck in a trance sim. It's full of ghosts.
A sim? Oh no. The lock was a ruse to get you to connect to the Cortex system.
What did you do?
I've just added the final component for Central's new personality. I'd already acquired the expertise, the minds, from all over the world. Then you needed a way to make them compatible. Precisely. But there are only 3 examples in the world of the neural architecture used in Central. The matter already in use, my own brain tissue, of course.
And your sister.
In a few minutes, the organic memory module will have finished imprinting over Latha's mind. Central will have received the upgrade it deserves. Dozens of lifetimes of expertise.
You're killing her!
In only the most technical sense. Don't worry, Father. You'll still have me. Corpseman, remove her.
This is one crazy situation.
We've got to get her out of this. Get her out of that damn chair!
There's too much neural activity. The interrupt will leave her brain dead. We'll have to find something we can do at this end.
Okay, let's see if I remember now. What did I do last time?
What's with all the water?
It's a coolant. The systems work at their peak around -40 Celsius.
She must have cut the power to the coolant systems to work in here.
I don't think the wetware in the module would like it either.
You know, I remember I had to disable Lao for some reason last time. Yeah, what did she do? Something about preventing her from doing something else. I'm so vague.
It's the memory module we pulled from Vanderwall's refrigerator. Now it's hooked into the system, and uploading God knows what into Latha.
The wetware inside is glowing. It must be active.
Can we just pull the module?
I don't think so. The interrupt in the data flow will probably leave her brain damaged. Maybe if we could get it to stop the transfer, though.
What's with all the water?
It's a coolant. The systems work at their peak around -40 Celsius.
She must have cut the power to the coolant systems to work in here.
I don't think the wetware in the module would like it either.
Can we do anything to the Cortex servers themselves?
If we had more time, I could hook my own wetware up to it. It'd take hours to sort through the normal operational garbage, though.
And what about the hatch? A door at the end of the walkway, hiding another panel. I think we have to go inside the panel.
A power switch. It's been turned off.
Can we turn it back on? The power cutoff for the server's refrigeration apparently deactivated by Galatea to give her a chance to do her work.
Lao, why was the memory module in Vanderwall's refrigerator?
I don't know for sure, but I think it's because of its wetware. Like any organic system, it has a peak temperature at which it operates, about 15 Celsius.
So, he might have been trying to get it to stop by lowering its temperature.
Unsuccessfully, since it managed to override his wetware.
But the theory's sound, right?
Hey, stop!
His kitchen refrigerator wasn't enough. If we power up the freezer in here, we can bring it down to -40.
If you power it up now, the door will lock as the system cycles. Yeah, but we'd be trapped in here for at least 4 hours, in lethal cold.
Can I push her out of the way?
We've got to stop the simulation trapping Latha, somehow.
Lao is watching you keenly. She's worried you might do something stupid in trying to help Latha. I think I'm about to do something stupid right now. But I wish I can get her out of the way. Can we trap her in here? Yeah, I'm sure I have to do that.
We must get to know each other better after this. You can tell me about my mother.
Yes.
No.
Carry on, Corpseman.
I look forward to my position as caretaker as soon as the new personality is online.
Yeah, carrying all other jailmates when you are in jail. That's what you're gonna do, a caretaker in jail.
Yes, Doctor.
Carry on, Corpseman.
Okay, I think now I have to stun Lao outside that room. I have no choice. Let's talk to her one more time.
We've got to stop the simulation trapping Latha, somehow.
I'm sacrificing myself. Oh boy.
Sorry, Max.
Sir, you shot her.
Carry on, Corpseman. Make sure she's safe until she comes around.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Here we go. We are going to pull the switch and turn this room into a freezer for 4 hours.
Warning. Cooling systems active. Target value, negative 40 Celsius. Beginning maintenance cycle. Estimated completion, 6 hours.
Nothing else I can do now.
Yeah, unfortunately. Regis is going to sacrifice himself.
What's happening? Something's disrupting the connection.
Whatever it is, it feels very restful.
And they have just been reunited. So sad. Your main character dying is not easy.
What? Oh no. Regis, Corpseman, how long have I been out?
A couple of hours, ma'am. Dr. Regis asked me to make sure you were okay before he went back in there.
Into the Cortex server? Oh no, he didn't. Regis!
Aw. No.
Regis, hang on!
There are a few things I regret. No matter what I do, there's nothing that can change most of them.
She's safe, Regis, you got her out!
That's good. Maybe with what I've done now, I can fix the most important ones.
Hang on, Regis, we're almost in!
I've wasted so many years. Out of shame. Out of fear. If I had one more chance. One more.
Regis? Regis! I can't feel anything. Get the medic! Don't do this. Don't do this, Charlie.
Goodbye, Charlie. Nice meeting you. Well, well, well.
Hi.
I fooled you all! He survived!
Max, Dr. Lau, told me you'd be here since you left the hospital.
Did she now?
Yeah. She said this was your special place? I kinda know what that's like. I've got one of my own.
Latha, I need to say it again. I'm sorry.
Damn right you should be. You nearly killed me. But Lau also told me what you did in the tower.
It was the right thing to do.
It was more than that. You almost died. And I think it goes a hell of a long way to making up for before.
We have a lot of catching up to do. How about we start again? From scratch. Hi, I'm Charlie Regis. I'm a cell agent. I have difficulty with change, and I'm apparently a father.
Hey, I'm Latha. I'm a trance addict and I've spent the last 2 years jobless. I'd also like to learn about where it came from.
Take a seat. Let me tell you about your mother.